What's going on? So you Sagittarius have got the Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Strength, the High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, okay, the Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, and last but not least is the Fool. So, what's up to all you Sagittarius? So the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Some of you Sagittarius may think that somebody is your enemy. Somebody has your worst interest in mind. Yeah, some of you Sagittarius may have gotten to know somebody, or someone is trying to talk to you, and you Sagittarius may be on edge. And the reason why I'm saying that in the first place is because this whole reading is about how you Sagittarius are basically on edge. Listen, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Strength represents you kind of looking at it, right? You and them, right? They're trying to get to know you. And you're coming from the angle or the perspective of, I know you're going to go ahead and do me in, so just go ahead and get to it. See, this is not what it is I was talking about when I said that you Sagittarius are in a good position. What I'm trying to say to you Sagittarius and about you Sagittarius is that, let me make it clear so I can help y'all out. Y'all are supposed to be in a situation where you stop being so amazed at the goofy stuff that people do so that they can't goad you into, sorry about that, they can't goad you into a disagreement with them. Meaning the goofy stuff that they do is to get you Sagittarius caught up with their business. So in other words, it's to draw you back in. Now, y'all sitting up here, right? Y'all gonna go ahead. Some of y'all who used to do this, some of you would look at it from a perspective of, okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I can't let this person get away with it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell this person something. But that's still them getting attention from you, Sagittarius. So that's my dog. So what you gotta understand is that you, Sagittarius, have to get to a point where you got to stop tripping out about this, because people, it's going to ruin your chances of finding new people, Sagittarius. It is. Because like I said before, this is evidence. You have people who are interested in getting to know you. And what are you doing? You're already with the sword. Like, okay, yeah, just do it already. Just go ahead already. And that type of mentality, especially if you're looking for somebody, that's not the correct mentality to have if you're looking for somebody. Because it has a kamikaze approach to it. It's this attitude of, well, I'm already done, so just do what it is that you're going to do. Come on, Sagittarius. Don't allow yourselves to give in. You know what I'm saying? That's why it is that we have such thing called free will. But the Strength represents, again, this person is trying to talk to you. They're not, if you pay attention to this Knight, this Knight has her sword sheathed. The sword is not out trying to, battle. The sword, the person is basically just paying attention to the surroundings and letting their thoughts flow. So this person can be cool, calm, collected, trying to get to know you. This person doesn't even necessarily mean you any harm or don't mean you the worst. And you Sagittarius are already on some, this, that, and the third. No, you're supposed to be getting yourself to a point where nothing surprises you from the regard of goofiness. So the people who are dysfunctional, you get so good at identifying who's real and who's not, to the point where you're able to tell very quickly so that you don't waste your time. But the people who show you interest and who are being upfront and decent, those are the people that you want to spend your time with. So the Strength card represents, yet again, there's something about you, Sagittarius, that you're not seeing. You're not seeing that this person is potentially for real. At this current point in time, they're just talking to you, trying to get to know you. It's not anything where they know for sure, obviously, that they're going to be with you for the rest of their life. They're just now trying to get to know you. The moon the high priestess represents, but you may be dark at this time. You may be down in the dumps. The dark side of Sagittarius is that Sagittarius can be very critical of themselves. And that's not the take. I mean, Sagittarius should be a little bit more critical of themselves, to be honest with you, to kind of know how to maneuver without being clumsy. But this is too critical. This ain't even Virgo critical. This is like down in the dumps, nihilism, there's no point type stuff. That's not what you want. You know what I mean? That's not what you want. You got to learn to pull yourself out of this situation. See, the whole point of Sagittarius, for the Sagittarius, because Sagittarius, y'all are ruled by Jupiter. The whole point of you, Sagittarius, is for you to maintain that level of confidence, decency, and self-assurance while not getting delusional. Because Jupiter, one thing that Jupiter and Neptune have in common with each other, and Venus have in common with each other, Venus, Jupiter, and Neptune, okay, which are the planets that rule over Taurus, Libra for Venus, and Jupiter, Pisces, and Sagittarius, y'all, and Neptune, Pisces, is that things can end up going in a different direction where it becomes delusional. You understand what I'm saying? So understand that, yes, people do like you. People do want to hang out with you. But since you're ruled by Jupiter, right? Jupiter represents the great expansion or the great expander. So you may end up getting yourself into a situation, right? You may end up getting yourself into a situation where if you don't watch out, Jupiter can end up expanding so much on your happiness to the point where you do not see people who are playing games with you are coming from enough to be able to get out of the situation when it's best for you to. So this is what you, Sagittarius, have to take into consideration. Be optimistic. Yes, do your Sagittarius thing, but be aware to where you have people around you who do not have your best interest in mind. Other than that, you good. But this type of stuff that you got going on, this is in the other direction, an extreme in the other direction. You're not even paying attention to the fact that this person is trying to talk to you to get to know you. You sitting up over here thinking to a point where there's no point in you even talking to them. And the thing is that the Page of Pentacles, again, the rainbow page, right? The Pentacles. Get yourself back to a level in which you are happy again. Listen, you can choose to be one of these two things. You can choose to and they're both you, but you can choose which one you want to focus on. You either want to be the down in the dumps, dark individual, right? Which is uncharacteristic for Sagittarius because Sagittarius is usually the picker-upper, or you want to be the regular you, picker-upper. It's just that now you came back out of the abyss with something, right? And I want you, Sagittarius, for me to help you so that y'all can understand what time it is, right? If you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. Please come get one so I can help y'all out. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. It'll redirect you to my social media outlets in ways you can find me and you can financially support me from the books that I have that are on Amazon, and everything will be marked off accurately. The books that I have that are on Amazon, my clothing store, okay, from, check out any one of my piece of clothing, right? Appreciate it if you would. The prices are coming down, okay? I can't set them too low, otherwise, the distribution place won't be able to get their cut with me. But my Instagram page, as well as my website, in which I have private tarot readings, okay? Now, if you need any kind of help to set up a private tarot reading, then always feel free to contact me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com, okay? Also, too, I just want to say thank y'all, right? And I enjoy doing this. But the Page of Pentacles, again, represents you being yourselves, right? Being the galloping stallion or mare, right? Depending on who you are. Anyway, the Nine of Pentacles and the Devil now represents, again, you need to be paying attention to what you've got going on. It's not that bad. Yes, you were in a situation where you were interacting with the person who is dysfunctional. But as long as you're okay here and now, you good, and you can change your circumstances. So the Nine of Pentacles is a telltale sign of pay attention to what you've got going on personally. The Devil represents you may feel trapped, and the entrapment is you. Because again, this Page of Swords, you ready to plunge, stuff like this. Listen, you good right now. You're just in a situation where you're single. All you need to do, Sagittarius, is just learn from your mistakes. What have you learned? What you should have learned is that not everybody has their best interest in mind. So what do you do when somebody doesn't have your best interest in mind? Boom, you stop talking to them, and you learn from your mistakes, and you get to know people. How do you get to know people? By asking them questions. Asking them questions, right? And then seeing what kind of actions they take to see if they're real or if they're not. And then you have the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, okay? So the Knight of Wands, and I love these, the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands are a representation about how, since this is New York. This is New York. But the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands are a representation about how, again, when you have this person trying to talk to you, this person that represents this Knight of Pentacles, you know, or people just in general, because it's more so of a generality. If you don't learn to get out of that mindset of being the dark Sagittarius, you two will end up turning it. You will end up, you know what I'm saying? Like look, let me stop playing. This is you, right? This is you with the wand in your hand, right? Or I should say the scepter in your hand, right? And it's ironic because the person actually has the scepter correctly in their left hand. And this is the reason, one of the reasons why I chose this deck is because this deck has a lot of the correct invocations already into it. But then you have this. This is you already with the defensive, like, oh, why are you here? And they're like, hey, I'm just trying to talk to you. You know, I'm just trying to get to know you. So you don't want to come off like that. Why? Because when you start coming off like that, people going to be like, you're not going to be able to find anybody like that. And then the Fool, again, you got to learn, look at this person. You got to learn another correct invocation. You got to learn to let go of the dysfunction and the misfortune that has happened to you in your life prior. Forget about all that. You're not living that. You're not existing in that now. You're not living that now. So why are you tripping out about that type of stuff? You're not even living in that now. You know? Oh, snap. I'm sorry. So I almost forgot. But let me clarify some of these cards. So to clarify, let's clarify the Page of Pentacles to prove my point. Let me just... The Page of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Right. So again, you Sagittarius are delusional. A lot of y'all are completely missing the point. You have somebody, you will have people who are interested in you, but you'll completely miss them based off of, you know, the misfortune that you've had, which proves my point again. What it is I was saying, that people rock with y'all, but y'all ain't paying attention to it. Because y'all have the defeatist mentality. A lot of y'all have a defeatist mentality of, oh, this, that, and the third. When people are trying to go out with you, trying hang out with you, yo. The two of swords and the three of pentacles is about you being all extra guarded and stuff like this, right? And the three of pentacles is about how they have, in order to be with you, they understand that they would have to give 2 pentacles and you'll give 1, meaning they are gonna have to try hard to get to know you. You Sagittarius don't want that. I mean, okay, I can't tell you what you want, but you shouldn't want that. You shouldn't want that. Why? Y'all Sagittarius want to be people that is so caught up that y'all looked at as dark in that regard. You know what I'm saying? In that regard of not being able to be the people that y'all are, because people want to hang out with you, but because something happened, you won't be with particular people because the dysfunction that happened to you. Nah. So let's clarify the Fool. Let's clarify the Fool. So to clarify the Fool, you have the Hanged Man. Oh, wow. The 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, right? The Hanged Man, the 6 of Pentacles. Again, you may have been scapegoated from the past, but you Sagittarius should not be allowing that to define who you are at all. The 6 of Pentacles is about how you need to understand that what you've got going on is you Sagittarius, like I said, y'all are going through an abyss moment. The next step for you, listen very closely, the next step for you Sagittarius is to find meaning in your life and continue to move forward with your life the best that you can without being so emotionally lost with the things that should have happened but didn't. Let them go. The 8 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, okay? Ask questions, talk to people, be communicative. The 7 of Pentacles, and don't let anyone be in a relationship with you without being reciprocal. You want to make sure that it's a give and it's a take. That's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. We almost have 50. We probably have 5,600 by now. I just want to say thank you. When I get to 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to do 2 free 15-minute tarot readings. The first 2 people who email me will get those tarot readings, okay? But for now, let's just keep growing. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.